Hey everyone, we're back, we're out and about, and today we're in South Bend, Indiana. And today I brought the two oldest grandsons because we came here before just walking through. And here is what we used to be called the College Football Hall of Fame. That's where we're at, yeah, here in South Bend, Indiana. And behind me, it was the Football Hall of Fame. Also behind me is what they called the Gridiron Plaza. It's half of a football field, and the boys are out there throwing their football. And that's what they wanted to do. And we've got a decent day, a decent winter day here in South Bend. So I thought we'd come out and throw the ball a little bit and talk a little bit about the College Football Hall of Fame. And then, of course, later on, I'll fill you in on when it closed, how long it was open, and some other things. But right now, it's a hospitality place, and well, let's work our way over there, shall we? Making my way over to the glass doors of what used to be the Football Hall of Fame, and as you can see, the boys are out here tossing the football. The Gridiron Plaza used to host a lot of things, and it still does. Not as much as it used to at one time. As you can see, Christmas just ended. We've still got the Christmas tree here in the center. And also, we've got Santa's Chalet still out here after the fact. They do hold some things out here. I'm not sure of how many things or what it is, but they still have things. But the one thing that we are doing here is allowing the boys to throw the football around here on the Gridiron Plaza as I make my way to what was known at one time as the College Football Hall of Fame. Coming up here to what was, as I said, the old College Football Hall of Fame. As you can see, it is now JSK Hospitality, their corporate office, and this is the side building, but obviously no trespassing either. Private property, I totally understand that. So let's take a look, see if I can get a look through the glass. Before you get to the main entrance, or what used to be the main entrance to the College Football Hall of Fame, what you're seeing here is a glass partition inside, and that used to be, with some office space I see now, that used to be the shopping center or the souvenir shop that they had here at the College Football Hall of Fame. Again, hoping that this turns out as far as what you can see through the glass. And looking through here, again, on the left there is the glass partition, what at one time was the souvenir shop. If you notice the railings in the very front here, in front of the camera, those railings used to be the walkway down into the Football Hall of Fame, which was underground. You also had some stuff upstairs, but not as much as the underground or downsize of the Football Hall of Fame. Here is the main entrance doors that I'm up against, and as you can see in the background there, behind the umbrella and this desk, where the desk is, this is where you used to come in and pay. You could always go into the shop for free, but other than that, everything else you had to pay for. Also in the back there, besides going down, like I said, into the basement area, behind those railings, if you notice up on the walls toward the ceiling, you'll see some of the murals that they had up there that's still there. You'll also see behind and underneath this umbrella the drum that says state. That was in the center of the Hall of Fame as you entered downstairs. And it doesn't look like they've made hardly any changes or taken anything down that was once here before. On the one side of the building, I noticed we've got a bunch of boxes here. We've got some furniture there, and that's about it. I'm not sure what this is all about, but this is the other side entrance that used to be here. All right, now on the back side of what was once the College Football Hall of Fame, you can see the drum, you can see some pennants, you can see the books, all depicting what was once part of the College Football Hall of Fame here in South Bend. So let's begin with some facts about the College Football Hall of Fame. Did you know back in 1949, Rutgers University in New Brunswick, New Jersey was selected as the site for the football's Hall of Fame? It was. That's right. Then the foundation moved to Kings Mill, Ohio in suburban Cincinnati, where a building finally was constructed adjacent to Kings Island in 1978. However, attendance, which had been projected to be 300,000 annually, only peaked at 80,000 per year and dwindled to 30,000 per year. That's when the facility closed back in 1992. Then, on September of 1991, the National Football Foundation opened a national search for a new location, soliciting bids from cities, including South Bend. And, of course, on July 13th of 1992, William Pierce, chairman of the National Football Foundation, made the announcement that South Bend had won the bid to host the Hall of Fame's new location. South Bend even beat out other locations like Atlanta, Houston, and New Orleans. And the new location was opened in South Bend on August 25th of 1995. And despite estimates that South Bend would attract more than 150,000 visitors a year, the hall drew about 115,000 people the first year and about 60,000 annually after that. Then by the late 1900s, some had already begun to criticize the Hall of Fame in South Bend as a failure due to a lack of corporate sponsorship, poor turnout, even during special events and Notre Dame home game weekends. Then in September of 2009, Archie Manning, the chairman of the National Football Foundation, announced that the museum would be moving to Atlanta, and the South Bend location closed on December of 2012. Now, today, the College Football Hall of Fame is, as I said, located in Atlanta. The facility is over 94,000 square feet, contains approximately 50,000 square feet of exhibit and event space. As for the South Bend location and its building, well, there's been a lot of rumors on what the building would or could be used for, like making it a hotel, a small convention center to coexist with the Century Center, which is right across the street, or even a multi-use building, on which none of those have yet to occur. So even 12 years later, the building sits, and many people, like myself, wonder what or when will something happen to the former College Football Hall of Fame in South Bend, Indiana. It's easy to get to. It's still there, and as you've seen on the video, hey, bring a football and throw it around. You can do that out there. Just avoid the Christmas tree or Santa's chalet, and you'll just be fine. Hey, and if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll look forward to seeing what our next adventure will be. Thanks for watching.